Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Fun Size, and look who we have here. He's here. He's here. Just like we suspected. Tech LR Broly got his EZA, or more like he's gonna be getting his EZA, and it's gonna be coming very soon to Dokkan. And look at him. Look at him. Our boy. He's come home once again. Okay, so Dokkan, please, Akatsuki, Amatsu, all of you at Dokkan, please don't mess up my boy. Please don't ruin this EZA. This is one of those EZAs that we need to be good, okay? We need it to be good. But here we go. So, we have Resurrected Warriors, category Ki +4, and HP attack and defense 150%, respectively. Then we have Extreme Tech type, Ki +4, HP attack and defense 100%. Now, on our 12 key super, he raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage, and greatly lowers defense. Okay, nothing to write home about, nothing crazy. Then his 18 key, we have greatly raises attack, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, and causes mega colossal damage and massively lowers defense. Okay? Which is good. We like greatly raising attack, greatly raising defense. This is good. This is really, really good. Okay, now, passive time. Ki +3, and attack and defense 200%, plus an additional attack and defense 120% when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense 120% if it is an ultra super attack, and then plus an additional attack 50% when the target enemy is an attack down or defense down status. Plus an additional Ki +3, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when facing only one enemy, plus an additional Ki +5, and launches an additional super when facing 2 or more enemies. Okay, so first things first, he is getting an absurd amount of stats. Okay, I'm looking at 2 120s and a 50 right now, and then a 200 as well. You want to know what it was before? This is what it was before. This was his passive. He didn't raise attack and defense. He didn't on either super. Nope, didn't do that. And then on his passive, it was 90 and 50. That's it. So he's getting 2 120s if it's an ultra super attack. Then he's getting another 50, right? Getting another 50 if they're an attack down or defense down. This guy is going to be doing so much damage. If he was doing damage like that back then, on like 150 liters or even like 170 liters, maybe at best, he is going to be doing so much damage. So much damage. It's going to be ridiculous. Okay. Now, this is even before he transforms. This is before he's juiced up to the gills. Now, this is what we're looking for when he transforms. Because he transforms after 4 turns. Right? So that in itself is, woo, woo, woo. All right, so we have raises attack and defense for 1 turn on his 12 key super, which also causes colossal damage and greatly lowers defense. Okay. Then we have on his 18 key, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage and massively lowers defense once again. Now the meat and potatoes, the passive is where things get Okay, so you have Ki +4 and attack and defense 220%, plus an additional attack and defense 120%, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when performing a super attack. Plus an additional attack 166, guards all attacks and all allies' chance of performing a critical hit, plus 6% for 2 turns if it is an ultra super attack, plus an additional attack 100% when the target enemy is an attack down or attack down or defense down status, plus an additional Ki +4, and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when facing only one enemy, plus an additional Ki +6, and launches an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. Okay, so basically, this guy can super effectively up to 4 times. Okay, so we have the initial, then we have a guaranteed additional that has a high chance, and then we have, if we're facing one enemy, we have another guaranteed additional that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, and then we also have the hidden potential. Okay, so this guy can super 4 times, and then every time he supers, he's raising his attack and defense, of course. So it's like he can get a little ridiculous. So the major changes that they made to this guy are, not only is he getting an absurd amount of stats now, but then he's guarding, giving crit support, and then he has all these additionals that he could potentially do. So it's a I like him. I do. I really, really do. But at the same time, I'm hoping that it's enough that he can eat normals and then potentially like a super. Maybe maybe, right? If he gets 4 supers in a row, he could potentially eat something. Like nothing crazy, but just something, right? So, I mean, I do like him, but he doesn't really have like a lot of crit either. So if you want to get the most out of him in that regard, you got to build him crit, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So you kind of have to build this character offensively because that's how he's designed. But at the same time, if you don't want him to die, you might have to build him some dodge. Like I don't know. This is a tough one. This is a really, really tough one to decide on how to actually build this guy. Because me personally, back in the day, I had this guy built crit because I wanted him to absolutely demolish anything that he touched, right? But on the other hand, he's also going to be paired up with these guys. These guys, he fits on the team because he's a Super Saiyan. Look at this. Look at that. Boom, he's right there. He's a Super Saiyan in that form, right? And then he transforms and it still carries over. So that in itself is kind of stupid. It's kind of dumb. So if you basically build the team around these guys, the trio, with this guy as a damage dealer, oh boy, that 70%, actually 107% defense is going to come in super clutch for him as well, because he's going to get the defense. It doesn't matter who's on rotation, as long as you meet the requirements of getting your 18 key and then also having a movie hero or an all-out struggle unit on the team. They can go slot 1 because they get the extra damage reduction from having either one of those category allies on the same rotation, right? And then naturally they give the support after they've done the rotation and everything, right? So it's like, dude, he could be kind of gas. He could be kind of gas, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited for that. Like that's pretty good. And on top of that, look at this. Look at this. They share 5 links. 5 links with these guys right here. So this is worth. This is worth to me. So, boys, let me know what you guys think of the new Broly EZA. I kind of like it. I think I'm going to like this team as well that I'm going to come up with as best I can anyway, whether it be on global and or JP. I think I can do something a little better on JP, but he's like, he himself, Broly's not going to look as good because I only got 1 copy. But on global, I don't have other characters to help them, but I have him at 2 dupes. So I'm kind of torn here. I don't know what to do. Anyway, again, let me know what you guys think of Broly. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.